What's happening, YouTube? It's Joey Burkcat 8 here, and I got definitely a story mail day and birthday stuff. I Jim has sent me stuff for my birthday, and he loves his uncut sheets, and I have my favorite uncut sheet. It's always displayed, always up, and that's the '92 Stadium Club with the Brett Favre rookie on it. But he has sent me the 2013 uncut sheets, and if it's hard to see, but it's because they're always hard to show because they always want to wrap up. But this is the 2013 rookie class. But I think these were the Topps certified red ink autos uncut sheets. So you'll see Russell Wilson in there. You'll see Andrew Luck and RG3, and so. But he also has two of them in there. So this one's gonna go to a friend of mine that lives locally. I told him that he's gonna have something especially from Jim. So thank you, Jim. And like I says, I might try to find a way to get that one up. I don't know. It's just the room that I need to get more cases for some set stuff. It just doesn't pan out. I do have a couple. I have the '92 Stadium Club, and I have what year is that Topps uncut sheet of Topps up there, and framed up. The ones that I keep up. I should be switching them out, but those are the ones I always keep up. So we'll see. We'll see how I can do with that. Thank you, Jim. Next thing, two cards I have in, both with stories. It's been really tough to do. I mean, there's stuff that came out for me. It's either it's really hit or miss to hit eBay, and when it does hit eBay, it goes for astronomical prices, and I can wait it out. It's not a big deal. I mean, I would love to have the cards for the sets, but not at prices that are making no sense. So I'll just wait. I'll be patient. No big deal. But in the meantime, I still look. So I found two. One, I think both are amazing, but both have their certain story. So I'm searching through eBay, and this, I think it was a 0 feedback or a 10 feedback seller on this. And the description was wrong, but the picture showed something different than the description. The description said this card was out of 25. And the picture showed it was out of 5. So I was guessing that the seller grabbed the description from a different, similar card and put the description in there and didn't change it to out of 5. So it had $10 starting bid to $25, buy it now. And I just bought it now so it ended up being with tax and shipping, $32 and change to get to me. And wow, Hall of Fame, National Treasures, Jerry Kramer auto from, I'm going to say 2018 National Treasures. Yes, a sticker auto, but 4 out of 5. That's a steal for $32 and some change. I would just, if I didn't get it, no big deal. And if it was out of 25, it's still pretty fair price for something out of 25, but out of 5, oh man, that's at least a $60, $70 Jerry Kramer. I would assume. I'm not great on my prices on Jerry Kramer, but a National Treasures, even though it is sticker, but yeah, and it's from Hit Parade, so I don't know if this person might be just fairly new. I think that's a steal for numbered 4 out of 5. Jerry Kramer auto, and I'll just, if the price is right, I'll pick up anything and I'll just add this to the Packers PC. That's okay. I like adding things that I could turn around for probably double what I paid for it, easily. Wasn't specifically looking for this card. It just ended up and I said, well, let's pick it up. And hope to get it, because I assumed that maybe the seller would realize that he made a mistake and put $100 buy it now on it. And nope, sent it. No big deal. I'm like, yeah. So there's still things to find. I I'm fairly certain a card like that would sell with $70 ish, right in that area. I mean that's where I would value something like that, maybe even more. So and that now that he is gone, so who knows? I love my Jerry Kramer for my set up there because it is the one that's inscribed as Hall of Fame. Which there's only two that I maybe see like that, or one. Boy, I might be. I'm pretty happy. It's one of my favorite cards from in my Packers PC that's combined with the set. It sits up there. It's on the top row of my Jerry Kramer up there. Just love it. Staring at it now, I'm like, man. I think it was the only one I've seen inscribed like that, and it's number one. Yeah, I have two of those kind of cards in my set. The other one, what other one is signed? Boy, I forget what one it is already. I paid big on I thought it was one of the Willie Roaf has inscribed 2012 Hall of Fame on it. Never seen another one like it. So that one sits there. I'm in the Saints uniform one. So I have two probably unique cards to the set in my set. So that makes my set a little bit different than anybody else's set. Mine differs than to Luke's set because his has, I would say, a good 70% of it is graded 9, 5, 10. A lot of it's raw lately because it's just cost so much in a few recent years for him to grade. So impressive. So mine has a little different flair to it. Yes, it's all raw, and I have two unique cards in it. As I get sidetracked, that's fine. So Jerry Kramer, National Treasures, out of 5 for change, for tiddlywinks, for nothing. This next card, this is a lesson of diligence. Diligence in this hobby is just a part of it, and you have to dig a little deeper and ask the question, why sometimes. So this listing came up on my eBay, and it says Rogers rookies, mid to low end rookies, and there's handfuls of them in there, and it was $1,500 starting bid for like a 10 feedback seller, maybe. So I was like, why did it come up in my Bart Starr search? So I asked the question, why? That's a big question. So I start reading through the description. It usually tells you the players that are listed. I didn't see it in there. I seen it way on the very bottom of. It'll say. I tapped the description and it just said Bart Starr. I'm like, oh, okay. Why did he enter that in there? I don't see on the first initial picture that it shows up. It's all Rogers rookies. And it has about 7 pictures. So I flipped through, no Bart Starr, no Bart Starr, no Bart. Maybe he's just trying to get attention. I see a lot of that. Where Bart Starr's name is used for a card that has nothing to do with him at all. So it happens. So I'm the very last page of these pictures. This card was sitting there, and I says, "Oh, that's why," and I need it. So, it's a 10 feedback seller or so, very, very minimal. So I just messaged the guy. I says, "Can you want to just sell this one card from this lot?" He says, "Yeah, sure." So I took a piece of paper, wrote down my email address, took a picture. I'm telling you how to bypass eBay shit. Wrote down my email address, took a picture of it, And it says, send me an invoice, because we worked out a deal. And he said, $50 shipped. I'm like, yes. 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 Didn't even argue. There's no need to dicker for that. There's no need to haggle any kind of price, for me at least, on this card. And he sent me an invoice through PayPal, paid him $50. He sent it FedEx to me. Okay. I mean, $50 shipped, so I'm guessing, here's the FedEx package. I don't know if it has any kind of pricing on it. I don't know how much it costs to send something like this FedEx, but it can't be cheap. Anyways, number 3 out of 50, Bart Starr, Aaron Rodgers, dual jersey from 2006 Leaf certified materials. And you said this card looks familiar, because just not that long ago, I purchased the patch version out of 10. Picked this up for $50, and I was, like I says, I think you can't find this card for $50 anywhere, ever, unless you fall into something like I just found. So, and I love it's got the certificate of authenticity on the back, and I probably mentioned that a million times, but that's. It says, enclosed pieces of jersey were cut from authentic jerseys personally worn by Bart Starr and Aaron Rodgers in an official NFL game. Tingles. So, that's what stuff that gets me fired up. As you know, I like finding stuff. I like finding rare stuff, but I also like paying the lowest price I can on it. And to find something like this for $50, I'm like, yeah, okay. So, it's very, very satisfying to have both versions now. This patch version is off the chain. I can't believe I just used that term. I am old. Like I said, that birthday gift is for my 44th. As I drop something on the ground, 44th birthday, marching towards 50. Still feel, every time I do this card stuff and I ride in my Dodges, I feel like I am when I first started doing that stuff. So you see me, whenever I'm down and out or feeling bad or just wanting to feel like a kid, I come in this room and start digging around. makes me feel like when I was bored as a kid, a lot of times, what was my job? It's to put my cards in order into sets. So I'd be dinking around for hours, sorting things out. How satisfying that was as a kid. There was one time where me and my mom went through everything that I had, and we made little slips to separate certain sets. And it was awesome. So this is my room to do that kind of thing when I just want to get away from life for a minute. That's why I make all my own videos in here. That's why I have all my favorite things on the walls. This is where it's at. The place to be for Seinfeld. If people that watch Seinfeld. I love this room. All I gotta do is walk into it and I feel better. Even though it's a haphazard mess at the moment. But anyways, thanks everybody for watching. That's what I have for now. And stuff, like I says, you have to be diligent to find things like this at a price that you are willing to pay. You have to just take a chance on things sometimes like this. It's a nice card. If it was on card, we would be hailing me as king right now, but it's not. But if it would on card, it would be worth a lot more. Still a very nice card. Out of one of a very expensive product. I'll just gladly add that to my stuff and say, yeah, I got it for pennies. Happy about that. Happy about to add a Hall of Fame Packer for nothing. So That's all I got. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next time. Love you guys. Take care, and thanks, Jim. Appreciate all the wonderful gifts that you gave me. Love you guys. Take care.